I took one trade today, but I figured I'd do a quick recap of what happened today. So we had open. We had just broken out of a downtrend with a new low. Here's our new low. And then we bounced up and out. Break, new high. And then we started our range. With the range, we follow the shortened trend lines. Still adhere to trend line rules. Break, new low right here. And then kept bouncing around. So basically I would hold off on taking any range trades until the range is confirmed. So we have a break, new high, and a reversal pattern, higher low. We have a reversal pattern, so we have a higher low right here, right? We have a two-legged pullback, so one leg down, two legs down. And this is also a failing second entry short. So right here, this is an aggressive trade early in the morning, and the range has not been solidified yet. It would have looked like this. An aggressive trade, but higher low, reversal pattern, two-legged pullback, failed second entry short, which brought us all the way to the other part of the range. Trended down. At this point, once we've reached the other extreme of the range, and the range has been confirmed, we're looking for failed second entry longs or second entry shorts. And we'll start counting from this pivot, because this is the second entry short that failed. So we have first entry short, second entry short, off of a triple top, back into the range. This isn't a terrible play. Plus, we're looking for a new low. I would have gotten in at this lower high, which would have confirmed this second entry short. So maybe got in below this pivot, rode it down to a new low. But aggressive trades nonetheless. So then we have a trend up with two candles. It's a bounce of the range, new high, and then we have a first entry long, second entry long off of EMA. This is the safer trade to take. Pretty decent signal bar. The only issue here is it's an inside bar for your signal bar. You can get in above this pivot or even at EMA, and then I would just leave your stop loss below the inside bar, which it is what it is, but it's still a good play contextually because we already bounced the extreme, the support of the range, so we're looking to go up. Plus we have this little gap right here. And then same thing, we're now that we've tested the other extreme, we're looking for shorts because range rules, most breakouts fail. So we have a break, new low, no great entries here. We could start from this double bottom that resets the count. First entry short, second entry short, lower high. Off of this pivot we have a lower high, reversal pattern, and this is a second entry short. The only reason why I don't dig it is this candle is huge. This is a 7.5, so it's basically at max risk, 137.5. So not a terrible play though. It brings us all the way down to new low. Same thing again, shorten trend lines. We have a break, higher low, new high. Literally, it's in ranges. You follow the shortened trend line rules, which is a break, new extreme, and you fade the breakouts or reverse the tests. And look at this. You have a break, higher low, new high. Always go looking for longs. So from this pivot, let's see if we have an entry though. That's the only issue. We have no second entries. But again, it's just break, new high, break, new low. And then where it fails, which there's no good entry short here, so you wouldn't have gotten in trouble. However, you can see that we broke out. We tested the top of the range, failed to come all the way down to the bottom, and then retested it, which whenever it does this, like I've said in the past, I'm thinking the range is about to fail because it failed to come down and test the lows. So now we're bullishly biased, and we started to trend out all the way up to 778 S test and bounced out of the range. in this whole area, I'm kind of sitting on my hands waiting for something to play out. And this is where I took my first trade of the day, which was a second entry long, looking for a new high. We also formed a bit of a range after I got out of my play. I literally took it for as much as it's worth, but basically we formed an uptrend after this new low, which I'll put here. So we had a break, new low, reversal pattern, higher low right here and right here, and we had a first entry long, second entry long with this huge bullish tail on this candle here. Look at this huge test of VWAP and bounced it up into EMA, and then on this candle we pushed up, created the second entry, and I had a limit below it and bounced EMA. This was also a failing second entry short, and this took us up for almost a new high. I placed my limit to get out just below the highs, below the candle body. I think a tick below it, just in case we didn't reach the highs, which we didn't, so I'm glad I put that there. And I took that for $175, or how many ticks is that again? 14 ticks. So $175, and then we began a range that we just failed. Look at the gap. These gaps will tell you when ranges are done every time. And now we're trending out, but I'm gonna call it a day. That's Friday. End on a big W. End on a green week. Let's see how much I'm up on the week per account. This week I am up 459 per account. 459, 300. One of them's up 1750. All my accounts are up this week, so end a green and have a good weekend.